Welcome to PackTV's broadcast of NC State's very own club basketball tournament called Battle of the Brickyard. We're out here at Carmichael Gymnasium. The first game NC State's about to play is almost underway. Zach, it's Blake Challerton alongside me, Zach Zilwai. Zach, what are you looking forward to for this tournament so far?
I think it's going to be a matter of defense here, Blake. I really like to just watch teams play and really like to see how they set up their defensive formation and things like that. The way they work around it as well, I think the big key today is going to be how zone play is going to be able to affect the offense. If they can get in and break through Wake Forest zone, it's just going to be a really great game. And we're going to be able to see them to get some good shots, and it's just going to be a matter of can they set up.
Absolutely, absolutely. I was looking at NC State's team as well. They do have a little bit of height, which may play a large factor. Most of these teams out here aren't looking too tall, but maybe that'll play a good role for NC State. Their first game is up against Wake Forest, so we'll be back in a little bit with the tip-off.
And we welcome you back to Battle of the Brickyard here at Carmichael Gymnasium. Zach Sawai alongside Logan Sims here.
Yeah, I'm not Blake. I'm not Blake.
Yeah, he's not Blake. For some quick analysis, Logan, what are you looking forward to in this tournament? Any teams you're watching out for today?
You know, I've been around this tournament for the past couple of years with PackTV, and it's always an exciting tournament. You bring a lot of guys together to play some basketball. There's a lot of tension. You know, they have a lot of fun out there, and I'm just looking forward to an upbeat day of a lot of fun basketball, and I guess a whole weekend because we will be back out here tomorrow, pending what NC State does. Unfortunately, a lot of teams dropped from the tournament this year, so I think it's pretty much guaranteed every team's going to play tomorrow. Just don't know what time yet.
Now, height, of course, is a big factor. We talk about that a lot in basketball, but sometimes height can't be a factor today. But NC State does have a rather large team. But looking at height, do you really need to have that size to be able to play a strong game in today's tournament, do you think?
I don't think so. I'm looking around. There's not a lot of freakishly large athletes in this tournament. You know, it's club basketball. I mean, it's good basketball. It's just, you know, all the big guys are playing D1. And, you know, NC State did have a big guy last year in Tucker Thompson, but as we all know, he went on to play for the NC State team for a bit, the varsity team. Definitely would be a huge impact if they had size like that, but they don't. And so you got to play with what you got. And looking at this NC State team, they're looking about maxing out around 6'3". They're not very, very big.
Well, thank you, Logan, for your analysis.
Yes, absolutely.
It's going to be a great tournament today. We can't wait. We'll be right back with Blake here shortly for the tip-off right here on PackTV.
Blake Challerton back in for Logan Sims. We're about underway. The teams are just out here warming up. Looks like they got a couple minutes before the game starts. But nonetheless, I mentioned State's height earlier. They are actually looking like one of the taller teams out here, right? Do you think that's going to play a pretty big factor, though?
I don't think necessarily you need size to play basketball here, Blake. I remember I was a young kid playing back in my church. And I'm not the tallest guy around. I may look tall on camera, but I'm only a strikingly tall figure of about 5'8". Ooh. And back in my church days, I was about 5'4". And I played basketball. I wasn't very good, but I was an extra body in the court the team needed.
There you go.
Blake, honestly, I think that these guys are talented enough. No matter what their height is, they can really do what they need to do to get out there and get those quick baskets, get those quick layups. It's really going to be a matter of do they have the skill, not necessarily the size.
Right, right. We'll have to see how this game turns out. We got about a little under a minute before it starts, but we'll be right back with the tip. And we're back with the tip-off. NC State in the black, Wake Forest in the gold and black. We're going to see a tip from Labar and Earp. Labar repping the state black. Earp in the Demon Deacon gold.
That's a beautiful man bun there, Blake.
Definitely better looking than anything I could pull off, that's for sure.
Oh, analysis. That's why they pay me the big bucks here.
And it looks like Labar wins the tip, but just hits it right out of bounds. That's going to be Demon Deacon ball. Just a reminder, the clock in this tournament is a running clock, so there's no stoppages. They're just trying to get games in and out really quickly as they have a lot of games to get through this wonderful Saturday afternoon. Demon Deacon is going to take the first shot of the game. Looked like it was tipped there a little bit by Labar. NC State going on the fast break. Eford just going to hold it at the top, try to get NC State's offense going.
State doing a great job of communicating, making themselves get in the open and get through the zone right there.
Absolutely. 3-ball there by Wimbush was off just a little bit too strong. Now the Demon Deacons take the possession. And that was an excellent take there, just right through the NC State defense there by number 4, Spivey. NC State working around the baseline. Maybe a little bit of miscommunication there. But it looks like Edwards is just going to take it out to the top. Excellent ball movement there, but a travel by LeBar. It's going to be the first turnover for NC State. I mean, unless you want to count that tip right out of bounds turnover at the beginning. Oh, excellent steal there by Eford. We're going to see an NC State counterattack here. And he's just going to take it, kick it back out. The 3 from Pennington a little too strong. I
like the decision right there to make the back pass to the 3 right there to take that shot, even though it didn't go in. It was still a really nice move to get in and try to get a quick shot off.
Absolutely. Got it out to the open man. I like the long sleeves there that Edwards is repping. That's very unorthodox, but we'll have to see if it works for him. Edwards going to take the jumper. Little weak, but Wimbush is there to clean it up and with the putback. That's Spivey bringing the ball up the court for the Demon Deacons. He's just going to fake a handoff there, kick it in, but that's going to be a turnover. And Wimbush is on the drive, gets the and one.
Really great speed up the side right there.
Absolutely.
By Wimbush. Yeah, that was just incredible speed, and not only did he get the 2, he gets another shot as well, and it's going to be huge right here.
Excellent take there by Wimbush, for sure, just showing his strength. And he's going to make it a 3-point play. And that's going to be a timeout for NC State, I believe. That was the call there.
I think.
Go ahead.
Yeah, the interesting here today, Blake, NC State seems to have a coach, and Wake Forest doesn't.
They're just all kind of out there, more or less just kind of a bunch of dudes hanging out playing basketball.
I mean, that's the thing these days. You know, that's what people want to do. They just want to have fun. And today's game, people are out here today to just have a good time and to play some basketball, and that's really what it should all be about, especially at this level.
Absolutely.
And today, no matter the result, it's just going to be a matter of can they step up and can they just continue to have fun and have a great game.
For sure, for sure. And it is a reminder, it is just club basketball. We're not talking varsity, but it is interesting, though, that the club basketball team has a coach and the Demon Deacons don't. But we'll have to see if maybe a little bit of leadership in that role helps the Wolfpack out a lot. I'm going to see Facecheck bring the ball up the court for the Demon Deacons. And he's just going to go for the take, but off just by a little bit. Pennington there with the rebound. We're going to see an Edwards 3. That's good. Number 343. That was an excellent kick out to Edwards. And we're going to see another 3 from the Demon Deacons. That there is Facecheck.
Yeah, back-to-back 3s. That was an interesting series of events. A lot of fast-paced moving here.
Absolutely. We're going to see another kick out to Edwards. He's going to shoot another 3. Just a little weak, but LeBar there with the rebound and the foul.
Yeah, great job right there by LeVar to be able to use his height to draw in those 4 guys. Absolutely. To crowd around him and then draw that foul right there. Really great job.
We'll see 2 shots here from LeBar. The first one a little too strong off the back iron. shot number 2's up, and he sinks that one in. Adjusted from his miss. He's able to capitalize on that one. That's just Spivey trying to put on the moves. Kicks it down to Earp, who puts the moves on LeBar and gets the and one. That was just strength there just to get by LeBar. Put it up, and he gets the and one. We'll have to see if he can capitalize. Substitutions coming in for the Demon Deacons. Looks like it's Green and Hollingswain coming in. NC State's bench a little more depth in it than the Demon Deacons as Earp misses that free throw. Missed opportunity for the three-point play. Wimbush is going to take the ball up the court, pass it out to Edwards. Edwards is going to shoot another three, little weak. Face check there with the rebound for the Demon Deacons, bringing the ball down the court, pass it down to Earp. Two misses there from the Demon Deacons. LeBar gets the rebound as Wimbush brings the ball down the court, just blows right by everyone. Easy two there for Wimbush.
Lost in the sauce right there. A lot of silky moves right there by Wimbush.
Absolutely, absolutely. And that's going to go off the Demon Deacons, possibly off his knee. You're going to see another turnover. NC State forcing the turnovers early. We'll have to see if Wake Forest gets it together and fixes that issue. Try and keep them in the game. We're going to see another three from Edwards. Too strong. But he gets his own rebound off his hands and out for the Demon Deacons. A little frustration there from Edwards. Last three from three, I believe, have been misses, but I'm sure he'll turn it around here in a sec. As the Demon Deacons work it around the arc. Earp putting the moves on LeBar. Looks like it's going to be a call on the floor, though. No shot call from the referee. That's going to be the second on LeBar, I believe. And we're going to see a substitution, yeah. Probably a smart move there by NC State to bring in Garrett, or excuse me, that's Stewart in for LeBar. We're going to see the moves from Spivey. He puts up a three, no good. Miscommunication there from NC State. Green's able to get in there for the rebound. A little bit of a fake pass there and a travel on the Demon Deacons.
Yeah, State just looks lost in their own end. They were drawn too much to the middle right there, and there was two wide open sides, and that's good, but they were allowing for those threes, and they can't do that. They got to pressure the outside to make sure that there's no threes allowed, and they've just slipped right up there.
Absolutely. I believe we're going to see, is that a substitution? Yeah, Edwards is coming out. I believe that's Garrett coming in for Edwards. We're going to see Garrett kick it back out, though, just swinging it around. Wimbush for the three. Nothing but net. Oh, excellent effort there by Eford to get the ball off the inbounds play. He's going to pass it in to... Wow. A lot just happened there.
Kid's good.
Wimbush passes it into Stewart, but Stewart not ready. Wimbush gets it back, and he goes back on the defensive end and gets a block. Wimbush doing everything for NC State right now. Stewart's going to get the rebound. Kick it out to Eford. Eford's going to take a three, just a little off. That's going to go off of Stewart and NC State for the Demon Deacon ball.
It looked like it was going to go in for a second right there. That was a very good shot.
It looked really good until it didn't. Just excellent effort there by Eford, though, to get that inbounds from Wake Forest. Just caught him off guard. That's going to be a kick off of NC State. going to be in favor of the Demon Deacons. We got another individual out there. I believe that's Philburn for Wake Forest wearing long sleeves. Must be some sort of trend I'm not aware of. Easy 2 there.
Well, they could be cold.
By Tyler. They could, yeah, they could be cold. That's true. That's true. I'm a little hot in here, so I don't know. I'd be dying out there. We're gonna see Stewart put it up, and he makes it with a little bit of contact there from Speedy. I'm gonna see the 3, just a little bit off. Garrett gets the rebound. With the pace, kicks it out to Eford. Eford's going to shoot another 3. It looks like it was deflected there by Speedy. Oh, that may have been a travel. Maybe not. Anyways, missed 3 nonetheless from Green. Manning with the ball now. Kicks it out to Stewart. Nice head fake there by Garrett. Garrett with the 3, looks a little too strong. Stewart gets the rebound though, and that's going to be a jump ball. I believe that's going to go in the favor of the Wolfpack.
Halfway through the first half here, and the Wolfpack have a significant advantage.
Absolutely.
And it's mainly been by one of their best players in Wimbush, and he's done a great job at just working himself in and really creating his own opportunities and drawing away enough turnovers, you know, to create opportunities for the rest of his team.
For sure, for sure. Just a miss there by Garrett, missed by Manning. Eford kicks it back out to Manning. Oh, that's going to be a backcourt, unfortunately. His foot was on the line. Just a reminder as well, NC State has 2 teams playing in this tournament. There's the Team Wolf and the Team Pack. What you're watching right now is Team Pack. It's interesting. Team Wolf will be playing Wake Forest next game, so you'll be seeing more of Wake Forest. Speedy with the hard take. Just a little off, though. Garrett's going to get the rebound. Ooh, excellent read there by Tyler. But another excellent read there by Caps. He's going to kick it out to Garrett. Garrett to Edwards, back. Edwards passing back and forth. Edwards for 3, a little off. And that's just going to be an easy take. Oh, wow.
Great D, and he looks hurt.
Wow. Speedy was going up looking for blood. That's going to be a block on Stewart, though. We're going to see Speedy get 2 shots now.
Yeah, that was a great job right there by the defense. Really stopped what could have been a very silky and deathly dunk.
Would have been, even though Wake Forest is down right now, that would have been, that could have been a huge momentum swinger with the thunderous dunk like that. Speedy makes the first. Second's up, and it's good as well. Excellent head fake there. Short, though. NC State getting a lot of offensive rebounds, really swinging the favor towards them. Excellent move by Stewart.
Really great job right there, working himself into the paint down low and getting a nice little layup, aiming the shot at the bottom corner of the box. Really great job.
Wake Forest seemingly just can't seem to stop turning the ball over. We're going to see a 3 from Caps, and that's good. NC State pulling out the Kevin Keats style defense with the full court press. Interesting move considering I don't believe there's a shot clock. Maybe just kind of throw them off a little bit. A little bit of bodies flying in the middle. Speedy going to take it up, and good, though, over to Stewart.
The thing is, with the full court press here, Blake, it's meant for a team that has a lot of speed. And right there, if you don't have it worked out to the kink, you know, you're not going to do a great job with it at NC State. They continue to need to work on that because it has potential to work, but they can't do it unless they really perfect that system.
Right. We're going to see another Caps 3. That's good as well. Man. Absolutely devastating three there. We're going to see a double team, though. Ooh, a little bit of a push off. That's going to be another jump ball. I believe that's going to go in favor of Wake Forest, excuse me. Oh, gosh. They really want that ball. A little bit of frustration there from Manning. It looked like Manning and Filburn just kind of getting into it there. I believe they're going to have both players sit now. NC State coach just trying to calm Wimbush down a little bit. Or excuse me, Manning, not Wimbush. I can't tell if they're calling a technical. Doesn't look like it. Manning's going to stay in the game. Filburn's going to come out, though. Speedy going to put a little too much on that shot, though, as Garrett gets the rebound. Excellent read there by Spivey. He's just going to take this one up and lay it in with ease. We're seeing what I believe to be, oh no, they're playing man-to-man now. Good move by Stewart. A little too strong, though. Green with the rebound. Spivey with the three. Stewart's going to come down with it. Excellent pass to Manning. Manning just going to do the pull-up jumper and sinks it. Nothing but net.
Yeah, great skill right there being put on, working his way into the paint like we were talking about earlier. That's going to be the key to success here for State.
For sure. As Green misses the three there, Garrett gets the rebound. We're going to see another timeout from NC State. Zach, NC State's playing pretty well right now. Up 13, 28-15. What do you think's working for them?
That they know how to pass the ball, and I think they know how to communicate very well. They know how to work their way into the zone, and they really know how to play it. And I talk to a lot of people who know a lot about basketball. The main problem with people is they just don't know how to play a zone. They don't know how to defend in a zone. And State right now, by no means they're perfect, but
close to it for sure.
Absolutely. They really know what they're doing out there. And for the final 3 minutes and 11 seconds, let's take a look at how Wake Forest plays defense and their ability to quickly try to suppress any shot opportunities for NC State.
Absolutely. We're going to see a few substitutions on either side. Wimbush coming back in, Labar coming back in for the Wolfpack. Also Filburn and Earp coming in for the Demon Deacons. Wimbush just going to go right up with it into the body of Tyler. NC State now up 30-15 with 2.5 left in the game, or excuse me, first half. We're going to see a three from Wake Forest. That was face check. Huge outlet pass down to Edwards. Good effort there by Hollingswain, though. Good effort, but a little too much effort as he gets the foul called on him.
That's Riley Edwards about to throw it in right there. See what he can do.
Labar almost traveling with it there as Caps kicks it out to Wimbush for three. Nothing but net. Wimbush is hot right now.
That dude can shoot, call him an AK-47. Wow.
Shaking his head. Man. That's going to be a blocking foul, I believe, on Wimbush. Yeah. I believe that's his first foul, though. Might as well. You got 4 more. Just kind of let him know you're there. That's going to be Tyler for 3. Drains it. Wimbush looking for LeBar. They're going to kick it down to him. The height advantage. He's going to put the move on him. A little too strong. Tyler's going to come down with the rebound. Can he dribble? We're going to see a 3 from Hollingswain. But Eford's going to come down with the rebound. Oh, almost, almost really bad there. About to dribble out of bounds. Wimbush going to take another 3. Too strong, though.
I think that's the first one he's missed like almost all game here, Blake.
Yeah, you might be right, actually. Hollingswain going to take another deep 2, what it looks like. Wimbush going to come down with it, though. Only 45 seconds left as Wimbush takes the ball down the court. Kicks out to Pennington. Edwards going to take the long jumper off, though, as Face Chet comes down with it in the final 30 seconds of play. Looks like Wake Forest might just hold on for the final shot. We'll see. Wake Forest just trying to hold the possession as Eford knocks it out of Tyler's hands. Tyler's going to take the 3, though, off the back. Wimbush just going to chuck up a prayer, but that's going to miss. NC State playing very well right now against the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. 33-18 right now in favor of the Wolfpack. That was a pretty solid first half from NC State. I didn't really see much wrong with it.
Yeah, there's not a lot to comment on here, Blake, besides the fact that NC State knows how to shoot, and it's really led by Cam Wimbush. You know, a freshman point guard, you know, he's playing outstanding. You know,
absolutely.
If I haven't seen this team before, I would mistake him to be on the actual NC State varsity team up there with Kevin Keats and Markel and all of them. So it was a really good period, really good, strong defense all around, I would say. But the Demon Deacons themselves, they just need to learn how to effectively block off those lanes that State is finding so well to drive in, and also limit the 3s as much as they can as well.
Absolutely.
And it's all a matter of zone play like we talked about before the game. If they can do that, then they'll be fine.
I believe so as well. Wake Forest also giving up quite a number of turnovers in that first half. We'll have to see if they kind of get together, maybe work on that a little bit in the second half. I got to say, though, the team chemistry from NC State is looking practically impeccable. I mean, the passing is just phenomenal. Wake Forest, hopefully we'll have to see if they can come back, maybe make it a tighter game. But nonetheless, a good game so far here at Carmichael Gym for the NC State Pack team. Their first game of the Battle of the Brickyard. We'll be right back with the second half of action. Welcome back. We have about a minute 10 left until the start of the second half. If you're just joining us, NC State taking on the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. That would be NC State's Team Pack. There are 2 teams here that NC State is representing. We have NC State Team Wolf, NC State Team Pack. Right now, Team Pack is taking on Wake Forest. Team Wolf will actually be taking on Wake Forest right after this game. But nonetheless, Team Pack right now really giving Wake Forest a lot to deal with. They're up 33-18. Second half of action going to be coming underway here in a little bit as the teams are just kind of warming up, trying to get a game plan going. Zach, that was a fun first half. I'm kind of looking forward to this second half. We'll have to see if we can maybe get a few more dunks, hopefully. Spivey went up for one earlier. Unfortunately, he got fouled, so he couldn't complete it. Spivey for Wake Forest, that is. But I kind of want to see a little bit more high-flying action. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely, Blake. But you got to remember, sometimes you can't be too fancy when you're playing a team sport because it's a team sport. You want to play as a team, and you always want to make sure that you're going to win the game all in all. So we'll see how it goes here, Blake.
We'll see. We'll see. That's the sound of the buzzer. Second half about to get started. Looks like for Team Pack, anyways, we're going to see LeBar, Manning, Eford. I believe that is Pennington and Londa in for Team Pack. For the Wake Forest Demon Deacons, looks like we'll be having Face Chat, Spivey, Tyler, Filburn, and Earp. NC State going to get to start out with the ball first. And the second half is underway as Manning takes point for the Wolfpack. Whoa. Whoa. Maybe got a little lucky there with his plant foot, but almost a travel there. Manning going to take the three, a little strong off the back iron. Spivey going to come down with the rebound. Ooh, he's going to just put the move on Londa, but Londa's going to foul him. That's going to be an and-one opportunity for Spivey.
That was a lot of great skill and speed right there to just work his way, and he looks more like an NBA player than he does a college player.
Definitely looking like the bright spot for the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. As I mentioned earlier, for the first half, he was the one who went high-flying as he makes the free throw there, but I would love to see him get up again and just hammer one home.
I would probably still give the MVP to Wake Forest to number 25 there for the beautiful man bun.
Beautiful man bun, of
but
course.
That's just me. Great defense, absolutely beautiful defense.
He's going to kick it in. Great block there by LeBar, but Earp's going to end up with it just to put it in. Power of the man bun. You see NC State kick it around the outside of the arc. Try and work it into LeBar. Kicks it back out to Eford. He's just going to take it. Ooh, tried to put a little finger roll on it, but to no avail. Tyler for three. A little strong. That's going to hit the top. That's going to be NC State's ball.
I think more and more, Blake, what we're seeing in today's day and age is just a matter of these guys really just sticking up for each other as teammates. And you see it on the court right now. And it's their ability to stay connected with each other, because if there's a foul that should have been called on somebody, they're there to kind of just pick up the slack. It's a lot of camaraderie and a lot of teamwork. I said that wrong. You know, it's a Saturday morning. I can't say words right, but all in all, you know, this is
we understood what you meant.
Yeah, this is a great team sport, but
Filburn going to take it and just get absolutely rejected by Pennington.
Yeah, great defense right there.
Excellent defense indeed. Spivey going to try and put the moves on him a little strong, but he gets his own tip and puts it back in. Manning taking the point once more for the Pack. Eford going to take the three, drains it.
Yeah, really good form right there for that three. We don't really talk about form a lot. He wasn't too tense up. He was just relaxed. And when he took that shot, it was beautiful form. Just like that shot right there.
Just like that shot by Spivey there. Excellent shot.
This is becoming a very tight game here, Blake, with just about 60 minutes to go now. There's about 9-point difference between the two teams.
Absolutely. They cut it to a single-digit deficit, and that's not going to help the Wolfpack either, as they just throw it right out of bounds. Going to see a few substitutions for the Wolfpack. Actually, it's looking like a whole line change. Yeah, I believe that was every single, full-on rotation change. If one squad isn't working, just bring in the other one, right? NC State with the ability to make some mass substitutions, though. It's such a deep bench as Tyler misses the layup there. Wimbush just going to go right by, get the and one. Man.
Yeah, I think we need to get an official count of how many points he actually has, because I think he has at least probably like maybe 4/5 of the team points.
It's possible. He's just putting – well, that's the thing, though. I wouldn't even say he's putting NC State on his back because, I mean, they're winning. They're obviously playing great team ball. He's just somehow a part of everything as he makes the N1 for the three-point opportunity. Nice move there by FaZe Cheth, but unfortunately, just not good enough. And as you mentioned, Wimbush only a freshman, as Caps takes the three, a little off. Excellent take there by Spivey. Kind of a late foul called, though. NC State a little frustrated, though, with the call. It was a late call. That's going to be a second, I believe, on Wimbush. And now Spivey's going to get a chance for a three-point opportunity. And he drains it. Spivey doing an excellent job with these three-point opportunities and just free throws in general. I don't believe he's missed one yet. Oh, man. Bodies flying everywhere. And oh, my word. That's going to be out of bounds, though.
He's grabbing his tooth right there. Oh, shoot.
Man, good effort there by I believe that's Eford. I can't tell, though. Nope, that's not Eford. I believe that's Caps.
Yeah, he's looking for his tooth right there.
I really hope he didn't just lose a tooth.
On the bright side, he'll get $1 from the Tooth Fairy. So, I mean, you can't get too mad about that. I know I want the Tooth Fairy visiting me, Blake. I'm always in the mood for extra cash.
Absolutely. The struggles of a college student. Man, I wish I still had baby teeth. Rack up enough for a cookout tray. Man, NC State keeps turning the ball over. A little rough defense there by the Demon Deacons, though, to come away with it. This game's turning pretty rough pretty quickly. But Wimbush, oh my goodness. That was an interesting series of events. He just kind of took the ball out of Wimbush's hands, but it was a foul nonetheless. That's going to be on the floor, though. He
has a lot of speed when he tries to work in, and that's what makes him such a great player here, and that's what's going to really keep him strong going forward here.
Absolutely, absolutely. Three from Garrett. Just a little strong, but Stewart comes away with the rebound, puts it right back up, and too strong. He had it. It was there. Spivey just going to – there's no way. Okay, I was about to say. Impressive work by Spivey, though, to get that foul. I swear, he's probably had at least half their points. He's doing everything.
PackTV viewers, we would like to apologize for the technical difficulty on the scoreboard. NC State is currently the team that is up 39-30, not Wake Forest.
Oh, wow.
So just keep that in mind if you are watching here today. We apologize again for technical difficulties. We'll keep it going.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we've been kind of mentioning, like, State doing really well. It is interesting, though, because for whatever reason, they have NC State as the guests and Wake Forest as the home. I mean, I know it's like just a tournament and it's a bunch of teams. They're just kind of like throwing them up there, but yeah, NC State up 39-30 right now. There we go. Now we're looking pretty.
There we go. Shout out to our director, Kayla Glova. She knows what she's doing.
Absolutely amazing director work. I couldn't do it. That's why I couldn't admire anything like that. I'd be too stressed. Seems like the ball's been on that half of the court for a long time. But honestly, as NC State just kind of keeps this lead, they can take as long as they want as Edwards shoots the three. Edwards is very trigger happy. He's only got 1 3 on the day so far as Green seemingly loses the ball, but woo, that was close.
Interesting choice that the Wake Forest player, they didn't pass it back to number 25 there for Wake Forest.
Right.
It was interesting. He was rushing in, and that would have been a good option. There was not a lot of lanes there. Could have gotten a nice 3, but he made a pass into traffic. That probably could have limited another point there, Blake.
Absolutely. As Edwards tries to get it down to LeBar, Earp smacks it away. It's going to be NC State ball with a little under 10:30 left in this game. Still a single-digit lead as Eford takes this 3. We'll have to see if Wake Forest can kind of turn on the jets as Earp moves out of the way of Spivey, and he just lays it in easy for Spivey. Now we're looking at a 7-point deficit. NC State might be looking to find some sort of answer. So far, their answer has been Wimbush. That's going to be offensive 3 seconds, I believe, on LeBar. That's going to be another turnover for NC State. Game's getting kind of interesting right now.
It is, and I'm going to tell you what, the ball needs to go to Wimbush right now. I don't think it should be with him for the rest of the game, but to a point where NC State can just get back in this game, because right now they've been on a streak where they have not scored very much.
Absolutely. Just get Wimbush the ball. Maybe let it ISO a little bit, open up the lane, let him go one-on-one, get a few easy baskets. He's proven that he can, so we'll just have to see if they pull any sort of tricks, maybe get it to Wimbush. Excellent D there by Efford as he gets it out of the hands of Spivey. And we're going to see the pass down to Wimbush, but he misses the easy layup. Edwards puts it up.
Too late of a pass there, Blake. Just too late of a pass there.
Oh, no. Lanes opens up for Spivey. That's going to be a charge on Spivey, though. I believe that's Spivey's first. I could be wrong, though. Eight and a half left to go. NC State up by 7. NC State team pack, that is. Honestly, NC State can take pretty much all the time they need just to set up a good offense. Want to milk the clock out as much as possible. That was an excellent block there coming in from the left side with Spivey.
Yeah, great defense. They're really starting to figure out State's game now. State is just trying to make themselves work their way in, but Wake Forest is now guarding down low, and they're doing a great job of it.
As Eford hits the 3 to kind of swing the momentum back in State's way. Up 10 now. Spivey gonna try and answer, and he does. Spivey might be putting Wake Forest on his back. I wasn't saying Wimbush was earlier, but Spivey really looks to just be their do-it-all man. He's going to take another 3, and that's going to be an air ball. I don't know if Edwards got a hand on it. Ooh. Spivey coming back, though, to knock it out of Edwards' hands to stop the fast break.
And he knocks it up. Let you know State has possession, and they can get an even bigger lead now.
Absolutely. Excellent move there by Edwards as he takes it up. Oh, just off a little bit. Excellent defense there from the Demon Deacons. It looks like LeBar's a little frustrated with the officiating.
So as we're approaching the end of the half here, there's some quick little housekeeping things. So at the end of this, towards the end of this half, at about the 2-minute mark, it'll be the stop clock once again.
Right.
That's our housekeeping rules.
Brought to you by Zach's Hawaii.
That's why they pay me the big bucks. That's what I always say.
I believe I was too busy listening to this housekeeping. I wasn't sure which team called a timeout. I would assume NC State, but just because they've seemingly been the ones to only call a timeout just because Wake Forest doesn't really have a coach. They're just kind of out there playing. But Labar staying in with 3 fouls to his name. We're going to have to see if the Demon Deacons can make anything of this possession, being down 7 right now. It's a close game, though.
For sure, Blake.
Oop. Oh, my goodness. That was beautiful.
That was funny how that all worked out there, Blake.
Man. That was good. He's going to find Edwards to the right, though. I love it. The physicality in this game has just been increasing as the game has gone on, as Wimbush pulls up the short jumper, little short. Oh gosh, man. That's Hollingswain showing his frustration with how NC State is playing right now. I believe that's going to be a foul called on Hollingswain and Labar. It's hard to tell from this side. I believe that might have been a call on both.
I think that was Labar's 5th. He looks like he's about to sit.
It may have been his 4th, and they're just trying to like get him out of the game so he doesn't get a 5th. But nonetheless, he's in foul trouble.
Oh, absolutely.
If he's not already out, he's very close. So white ball. Okay, yeah. So they did call that on Labar. I believe that's going to be either his 4th or 5th. But as we said, he's in foul trouble. He's going to have to sit out for a while as Hollingswain attempts the mid-range. Just a little off. Oh, my goodness. Excellent read there by Spivey, and he's just going to slam it down. That was a beautiful read. He just got way up there and just took it right out of the sky.
That was a very soothing dunk. I'm going to tell you what right now, Blake.
Very clean.
I want the sound of that swoosh to be my alarm clock before I go to bed. I just want that on replay. That was a beautiful sound and even more beautiful move. Really great job right there.
I believe that's going to be a foul on the Demon Deacons. I believe that's on Hollingswain. Demon Deacons only down 5 now, though. It's not looking too great for the Wolfpack right now. They're going to have to – they may have already called a timeout, and they're just, like, at a loss for what's going on right now. But Wake Forest really coming back with it right now as Garrett kicks it out to Eford. Eford's going to take another 3, and that just gets stuck right in the rim. That's going to be Wake Forest ball. Only a 2-possession game.
Well, if they get a 3.
Well, yeah, of course. If they get a 3, 2 possession. They're going to kick it to their playmaker, Spivey.
Notice right now.
Take the long-range jumper. Doesn't get the friendly roll. That's going to be a foul on the Demon Deacons. Anyways, you were saying, Zach.
Yeah, notice how Wake Forest right there had all their players lined up along the 3-point line. Nobody in the paint. So that could be Wake Forest's way of asserting their dominance and trying to make sure the state is coming up towards them to draw them that way. That way they can break and easily there's no one coming back to defend.
Get them out of the key just to kind of open up some room for Spivey to make anything of it. We're going to see some free throws there from Wimbush, though. I guess they would be in the bonus. That is Team Pack in the bonus. Wimbush, the lefty, sinks the first one. Too much on the second, though. We're still going to be looking at a 6-point game as Eford, showing his defense there, forces the turnover from the Demon Deacons. Eford has definitely come here to play today for sure. A lot of good defense coming from him, as well as Spivey for the Demon Deacons. Just a reminder, that horn you may have heard could be the other game going on behind us. There are a lot of games going on right now as NC State turns the ball right back over. Can't be having that. Earp's going to take it down low. Foul called on Stewart. We'll have to see if Earp can cut this lead down to 4. Too short on the first.
Just one more here. See what he can do.
Only 2 minutes left in the game. And he sinks the second. That's going to be a 5-point game. We're going to see a little bit of full court press coming from the Demon Deacons. Not too difficult for Wimbush, though. He's going to go up with it. Stewart's going to get the rebound, try the putback, get his own rebound, try another putback, and he can't seem to get it to fall. Reminder, now that we're under 2 minutes, we are seeing the stopped clock with every out-of-bounds foul, etc.
Yeah, remember the housekeeping.
Remember the housekeeping. That's crucial. That's going to be a foul called on Earp. We're going to see a few free throws from Garrett, who Garrett hasn't been very loud as far as scoring, but his passes have actually been phenomenal, just opening up the playing field for the rest of his team as he sinks that first one, getting now to a 6-point lead according to the scoreboard. 7-point lead now. Spivey coming down with it. We're going to see another 3 from Tyler. Not good.
Just wide.
Wimbush is going to come away with the loose ball. Uh-oh. Spivey, is he going to go up with it? Oh! Couldn't finish it, but Demon Deacons still get the rebound. Looks like that was phase chat there to get the rebound, put it back. That's going to be a foul, called on Tyler against Tyler, but it looks like he was fouling Wimbush on the inbounds. We're going to see another few free throws from Wimbush, the freshman sensation. A little bit of banter going on in the lane as he sinks that first one, gives NC State the 6-point lead. This game actually hasn't been too high scoring in comparison to the other games we've seen. Been a lot of good defense for sure as Wimbush makes both free throws. Up 7 now are the NC State Wolfpack. As Filburn just takes it in, misses by a little bit. Wimbush passes it out to Garrett. Garrett to Caps. And Caps just kind of goes up a little bit of a floater.
Man.
Out of bounds off, I believe that would have been Garrett. That's going to be Demon Deacon ball with a little under a minute left to go. They're going to kick it down to Earp, who's wide open. He's going to go up with it. Oh, he just misses
Great
the
defense.
layup. They're going to get the foul called just to stop the clock there, but Wimbush is not the one you want to put on the line, that's for sure.
He's made several free throws, and this is just going to be another few to add to his list.
We'll have to see if they can come away with a 9-point lead after this. Misses the first one, though.
First one in eons that he's missed.
For sure. Little bit of life now for the Demon Deacons. He can miss. Makes the second one, though. We're looking at an 8-point lead for the Wolfpack as I believe, well, a timeout obviously called. I'm not sure which team called it. I would assume the Demon Deacons. Now, your Wake Forest, Zach, what do you think would be the best way to cut into this lead and try and give yourself a chance?
I think what they were doing earlier was drawing NC State out to that 3-point line to try to work their way in. If they can be patient with that plan, I think that was a strong way of forcing State back up to that line so they can work their way in. But I'm no basketball expert here, Blake. But I'm telling you right now, I do know a little bit about zone play, and to be able to keep the players out to the outside and to try to work your way in, be the only ones on the inside, Blake, that's just how you're going to get points in this game here.
For sure. And real quick, defensively, how would you stop Wimbush?
Defensively, oh gosh, pray to God, pray to Jesus, whichever deity you believe in. But in all honesty, I think it's just a matter of he has a lot of speed, so try to just keep up your man on him and try to stay back and try to not let him work his way in. And it sounds so easy, sounds so cliche. It's not easy.
Right, of course. We're going to see a 3 come from Face Chet, I believe that was. But Wimbush is going to come down with the rebound as he tries to kick it back out, but that's going to be a ooh. I believe, no, I guess it wasn't tipped. That's just an air ball from Green there. Unfortunate for the Demon Deacons, as I believe they brought Green in for offense. Now they have Filburn in for defense. They're going to kick it down to Wimbush. Wimbush is going to kick it out to Caps, though. Try and get rid of this full court press. Oh, a little bit of defense there, though. Speedy able to, nope, never mind. Caps gets it back. We're only looking at a little under 20 seconds left. Are they throwing in the towel? It looks like NC State's just going to dribble out the rest of the clock. NC State coming away with a well-fought 48-40 victory. I got to give it to Wake Forest, though. They made it quite a game there towards the end of the second half.
Absolutely.
It was well-fought as the teams shake hands right now. It was definitely a good game as far as I'm concerned. NC State able to come away with the win, though.
Yeah, it was a great game, Blake, for sure. And definitely when the Demon Deacons started to find their way back, I thought it was an exceptional game. And now they're going to head on, and the next game is going to be played is going to be a really good one, so we can't wait to see what happens there.
Absolutely. A reminder, that was NC State Team Pack. There are 2 NC State teams here, Team Wolf and Team Pack. One thing to keep in mind is it looks like NC State is going to come away with this win here, though. We'll be right back in a few minutes, though. And we're back. Well, NC State comes away with a victory there. It was a well-fought battle. They won by 8. Zach, what do you think of that first game from NC State's they have 2 teams here, Team Wolf, Team Pack. That was Team Pack. What do you think of their performance?
I think it was just solid all around, their defense, their offense. They gave up a little bit in that second half right there, but I think that Wimbush really stood up for this team. And they really played the way that I thought that the team really excelled. And they drove in really well. They had a lot of good threes. I don't think they had many dunks in that game. But
unfortunately, no.
Unfortunately, but they really did a good job of just finding their way in, and that's what they got to do, driving their way, work their way around in the paint, and stay strong in the key. There was just a lot of good things happening in that game there, Blake.
Absolutely. We did get to see a few dunks from Spivey there from Wake Forest, so that was pretty entertaining. Our next game for NC State is going to be Team Wolf actually against Wake Forest as well. So for you viewers out there, you get to see maybe some more high flying from Spivey, but we'll see. That game isn't until 1:30. We're going to end this stream. We'll be back on live here on PackTV in an hour or so for the next game. Stay tuned, and we're signing off for now. But come on back in an hour, and we'll see some more high flying from Spivey. Hopefully we'll see if Team Wolf can actually do as well as Team Pack too.